friends, I'm Precious and you're welcome to my kitchen. Today I'll be showing you guys how to make a very simple snack which is also so delicious. It takes literally like just 30 minutes. Cameroonian drop donuts. Okay, we just call it donuts, but you know in other parts of the world it's going to be known as drop donuts because we don't go through the other process of making dough, rice and all that. It's just so simple. I'll show you the ingredients we need and then we can start cooking. So you need flour, 3 cups of all-purpose flour and 6 leveled tablespoons of margarine. Butter could be fine, but margarine is just what I normally go with. Okay, right here I have a cup of milk and then a teaspoon of baking powder, 1 cup of granulated sugar, some salt, I'll just use about a pinch of salt, 2 eggs, some nutmeg for flavor, some water and oil for frying. To start up, I'm putting my oil to heat up on medium heat, so like medium high actually. So while it's heating up, I'll just mix that batter because it is so easy, you know. You don't want to mix and start waiting for the oil to heat up. So that's about a liter plus of oil. Comes up nicely in the pan. Now I'm going to crack my eggs. Then I'll mix them up, adding that sugar, make sure it's well incorporated. Then I'll add in the milk. I'll give that a good mix. Then I'll keep it aside. Then clean that spot. The eggs. Now I'm going to put in my baking powder. Come on, all of it is not coming out for some reason. I don't know. Come on, baking powder. A little bit of salt, just a pinch because my margarine is salted. So then nutmeg. So right here I have my flour, baking powder, a pinch of salt, margarine and nutmeg for flavor. I'm just going to rub this in with my hands until the mixture looks like fine breadcrumbs. Now this is my flour, margarine, nutmeg, baking powder and a pinch of salt. Look at that, I've just rubbed everything together so they are well incorporated. I'm going to take my egg, sugar and milk mixture and pour into this one so they can get married, right? Look at that. I'm just going to rinse that with a little bit of water. Now I'm going to mix everything into a batter. So it should have the consistency of puff puff. As I mix, I'm going to see if I need water. I'm going to add more to have that dripping consistency so I can easily drop it into the oil for frying. And if you don't want to use your hands, you could dump everything into a blender literally and just blend. Some people do that, but I prefer to do it with my hands. So my oil is well heated up. I fried one to test it. Look at that, so cute. So it's perfect. If you're using a deep fry thermometer, this should be at about 325 to 350 degrees Fahrenheit. Then you can start frying. So I'm just going to drop little balls of this into my oil. And you don't want to let the, what am I saying? You don't want it too hot, because it's just going to brown quickly on the outside without being cooked through. So make sure your heat is just at about, you know, medium heat, and you regulate it. You know, if you see that it's getting too cold, you increase the heat. If it's getting too hot, you reduce it. So it's something that, you know, you have to keep an eye on. Still putting in my donut. You can see some are already beginning to develop that beautiful brown color. Just put in more and more. This looks gorgeous. Perfect. think maybe 2 more, and I can start stirring. There was one time I made like 2 big trays of donuts for a friend, and I was like, I'm going to sleep with my hand like this because I was just like the whole day when I was frying. Look at that, so beautiful. It just, you know, it turns round once you drop it into the oil. If getting the shapes right is a problem for you, go ahead and use a teaspoon to scoop your batter and, you know, drop it into the oil. That will work well. Look at that. Oh my god. Before, when I was still learning how to make this, I couldn't get the shapes right, and it took me a bit of practice, and you see now I can do it. Look. So if you can't do it, know that, you know, with some time you'll be able to learn this. It's going to be easy breezy. As you can see, it's not too hot because we want these babies to cook thoroughly. We don't want them to brown too quickly on the outside. We want them to be perfectly ready. So I'll leave them for a couple of minutes and then I'll show you guys. So I'm taking out the donuts. They are cooked thoroughly, and look at that color, not too dark. This is the way I like them. Perfect. If you follow my measurements, you get exactly, you know, what I'm making right now. And just make sure that oil is not too hot, but it's hot enough to cook them through. They are perfect. I've eaten the first one and I'm eating another one because I just can't wait. So this is basically it. I'll repeat the process with the rest of the batter. I think I have just like 1 more batch to make and we're done. My last batch is ready. Oh my god, you guys, I'm so excited about this. They look so beautiful. They are simply perfect. Perfect. And all done. How easy was that? This is something you could make for a quick breakfast at home, or if you have guests coming over. Sometimes people call you and say, oh, are you at home? I'm coming. Go into the kitchen and make them some donuts. It is classy. It is so good. It looks like you made a lot of effort, but it only took probably about 30 minutes. I hope you enjoyed watching this video, and I hope I inspired you to make some delicious drop donuts. Okay, I already tasted the donuts, but I just want to show you guys what it looks like on the inside. You know, it's soft, and look at that. So perfect. Ready right to the inside. It's buttery, pillowy. It is so delicious. If you enjoyed the video, be sure to give me a thumbs up, and if you've not subscribed already, make sure you subscribe. For the full recipe, go to my blog preciouscore.com. Thank you so much for watching. I will see you guys in the next video. Bye bye.